Hello everyone, it's Sloth here and today we are playing Rakdos Breach the Multiverse deck. I knew it will be powerful, but man, it crushed Mythic so hard, it actually felt silly. You will see it in the games, it was just hilarious. And the deck is pretty simple. You ramp with big score Korvold and then you play Etali on the next turn and your opponent scoops. That's kinda it. And don't forget to subscribe if you aren't so far, because, you know, if you aren't subscribed, Etali will get you, and it will hit Etali and then Etali. So you better do. Alright guys, hope you have fun and enjoy the show for Brotherhood's End. Alright, cheers. You can cast it. Oh, they played the pre-Ixalan version with the worse Malcolm. I honestly think Malcolm is just superior to this. You don't need to invest any money. I guess Fair Mastermind is a little bit better with Charlotte, but I don't know, man. Doesn't feel great. So because we want to Brotherhood's End, we don't care if they counter it with like make it disappear, or if they cast another one, because we want to hit a lot of creatures at once with this. And we probably use this turn to get rid of the last upland. Oh, they did not protect it. Good. So we weren't able to use the ramp. Yeah, they just play another, but they don't really gain anything. Like all they do is just hit us for 2 and rinse and repeat, you know? That's not what they want. They might draw a card. I mean, you know what's going on. And oh boy, you know what will happen at the end step. Let's prepare. That's not what I expected. This is not what I expected. Good for them. I thought they would draw a card, but they decided to just increase the power on board, which is probably the correct choice. They will hit for 4, and let's see, they probably will keep the mana. They seem to be super reactive. They will draw the card with Mastermind because we are going to. But let's see if that resolves. Well, I think Irencrag has missed the spot. And if they have counterspell, even airtight, this is the way. Alright, they want to draw the card probably. But that also means we can play Etali and it will be uncounterable, so that's pretty huge. We can also go Brotherhood's End and kill everything. I mean, I'm going for it, man. Show me your worst, because I have some dinos. Like, the card is pretty good. I actually didn't play with Etali too much, so I have to say, man, the feeling is pretty decent. You can kill it, but I still get the stuff. And let's see what we hit. Alright, I mean, I guess. Let's make sure that Mastermind dies, so even if they can protect one, they still lost everything, and this is just a first of Etali. Like, we have way more than this. And they need to play something or enjoy. My friend, enjoy your sentence. When he sees this hand, he won't be happy. I wouldn't be surprised if he scoops, honestly. Like, he has no way. Like, he can get rid of Etali and then what? Like, we kill this and we get Etali back. With this we can start getting those treasure tokens and map tokens as well. Double bat? So it's not ledge. I don't think this is a good fit. But to be fair, it really sets up the board for Raffine, because you can play this and see if your opponent has a removal or counter spell, which means that Raffine is safe, which means this can start getting counter. So, you know what, in the end I think it makes some sense. Oh, I need a creature. Oh, right. The cards have meaning. I think we just go like this, right? Oh, sorry, full control, left. Not really sure. I don't really care about these creatures super much, so I just want to, you know, start cooking. Yeah, I guess you need the creatures for map tokens. I always have something, so this is the first time when I actually didn't have any creature. We could activate it, but it's super slow. And, you know, not very good. Right, sure. 1 damage acquired again. Against our Etali. Yeah, we probably will put the map tokens here. It's just so much mana. Oh, man, this is actually so good. So, what can I get here? All the big scores, but I don't think we need it. Man, Virtue of Persistence? They don't have counterplay to this. I guess they have the Get Lost. Okay, they have Get Lost. So, we are rolling the dice again. Let's see what we hit this time. Playing uncounterable Etali is just... like, come on. Yeah, sure. I mean, I will play a 7 mana 14/14 with extra cards. And let's get this one. And let's see what we hit. Big score. Oh, they play Make Disappears. Let's get rid of the one they have seen. I don't really want to play his counter spells, you know? Let's decline. Alright, some quality draws here. And that means we can start using those map tokens so we can finally not hit lands from the top. Well, I'm really good at Magic with this deck, man. I just keep playing Etali every turn and my opponent loses. It feels like a pretty decent deck. Hunk. And I don't even care what he has. Like, I have 3 cards in every 7 drop I play, and he has 4 cards. You can already see the difference. Sure. And I can even steal his cards with all the treasure tokens, and I have Cavern of Souls in case I hit a creature. Sure. Does not matter. I have more. I have so much more, man. Oh man, this feels dirty. So, this will be my turn. Oh man, this is just brutal. Let's see what we steal. I think this is the moment when we actually want to kill him with his own cards. Thank you. That's a land. Now we go with the bat. And then we go Raffine. And we kill him with his own uncounterable Raffine. Oh no, it's this dinosaur. And 2 mana open, so possibly removal or I Make Disappear, but they should not matter. I can't, man, this is so silly and so insane. So we will kill this. They will exile one of the cards from the graveyard, but I don't really care. So we kill Ertai with this. And we play Raffine. And thanks to the treasures, we have all the mana colors, easy. I don't even need to care about the mana. And yeah, we say go. I think I will keep the removal still. The map token is nice, but we can always use it later. I mean, nice removal. Absolutely nice removal. Do I care? I mean, he's getting the rat token and that's pretty much it. I can kill everything, so let's go. Let's go. Because they will grow with the loyalty, right? And I can just kill Shorted with March. Like, he lost the game super hard right now. The best chance is try to go for removal, get lost, back, and then what? Kill my stuff? Like, I can do it all over again, man. Like, it doesn't matter what he has, he just doesn't have enough power in the deck. And again on the draw, I think we played all of the games on the draw today. I don't think I was on the play even single time, but you know, not sure. Maybe I was, but I don't think so. Against Mono Blue, well, we need to hit the caverns and then play Etali, steal Tolarian Terror or Jin, and go from there. Azorius control, a bit different. So, not looking super great. Our hand is not exactly against control. Oh, this is actually a nice target. Man, killing Celestus is insanely important, especially that he tapped out, so we were guaranteed. This is a bad card for the matchup, so every value we get is very, very good. And we actually got one of the best cards for him. This is 4 mana, so this is the point when Azorius gets insane spells, either the Emperor or Memory Deluge. Both can win the game on their own. I guess the Brotherhood sent answer, so it feels like an Emperor, right? That was really quick, which means that we will go for the big score when they cast it, when they tap. They didn't. Either they don't have it or they're playing very good, but it was quick. They didn't think about it. So maybe they don't have the Emperor. So for the rest of the game, I'm assuming they didn't have Emperor right now. Last land, so 5 of those cards are something different. I don't really want to show him what I have. And I want to keep playing lands. I mean, we need to get something done. Alright, so this will be a Sanfor, and they will have to tap, and then we big score probably on the Brotherhood's end. March is decent. Alright, not drawing cards, super important, and this is not good for him. Not as much as he wants. And I could just go more Devils, but when they sweep then, it's really bad for me. So I think we keep the pressure. And we have to attack with everything, otherwise it has no sense. I could keep attacking with one, but then they will just never block. So they got some value. We got some damage that doesn't really matter. It's just 2 damage. We need pressure to force him to make plays and not really like damage because we are nowhere near lethal. I want to cast Big Score, but I rely on his mistake to tap out. So far he's not doing it and I'm kinda wasting turns. Still, well, actually he didn't have a counter spell before. If this gets countered, that's insanely bad. Let's go. And I think this is Brotherhood's end. We still have one more. So if they counter it, that's really bad. We have to go burn down the house and we need to draw 2 lands. Because when we burn down the house, they Sanfor, then we play the land and we need Etali. Hoping to hit a counter spell probably. Because they are tapping during their turn. So they probably are trying to hit Dissipate or Negate or make this appear. They probably don't play too many in the deck. But you never know. Here's the Mindbreaker. Alright. I mean, that's pretty meaningful. That also shows they probably don't have a counter spell because they would play it right now. And that's important information. So 5-7 exactly. I don't have too much time, so we need to go really hard right now. Let's go with Breach. We also want to mill ourselves first, so then we have less cards in the library, and that means that Mindbreaker hits less cards. It resolved? Really? No! No way! I actually didn't hit a single card. Are you serious right now? No way, man. Alright, I guess we are doing it the hard way. Can they kill it? They want to play Mindbreaker on their own, so I actually will take the Mindbreaker. If they exile, they don't get it. It has no haste because no unnerve, but I think it's good enough. Like we threaten something. If they kill it at the end step, that's bad. Alright, cycling. Man, this will be close. So 17 cards in 2 turns. Jace will kill us and they play Jace. So they play like 4 Mindbreakers and 4 Jace probably. And they didn't discard a single one. So they probably have multiples right now in the hand, so I think we are losing this one. Not fully sure, but it feels like a loss. And we are not milling them. Well, couldn't I get this part of the deck? Alright, so we do not block, we don't care about the damage. I will try to kill him, but I probably won't be able to. Alright, we play like this. What is the highest damage we can deal? Burn down the house is a lot. No legendary, so this is 4 mana. So not really, like this is simply better. 7, 10 damage. They really want to kill it anyway. I think we need to go for super lethal. Exile the top card, so I will have 15. Then they mill me and I die. Alright, I'm going for it. If they Sanfor, that means they don't play Jace. Well, those were some Jaces. How many? 1, Only one. That's bad. I can deal one extra damage with March because I can kill my devil, but that's not enough. Maybe we can hit a land and play Sukenzan and something. Right? 5 and 3. This will be hard, man. Like, they probably can just main phase mill me because they can have double Jays very easily. I think they have 2 or 3 in the hand. They are down to 15 cards and I only milled 1 Jays, which means that... Oh! Right. So this is definitely a March. This means we deal more damage and the token is smaller. You know what's fun play? We can do it like this, man. And this is the first time I have done it. This is some mythic quality gameplay. And we kill this one and the last one hits their face. Enjoy your 1-1. So he exiled only his own card, and that's a 1-1. Man, that was a good play. I'm pretty proud of this one. So next turn we are dying. Can I get enough? 3, 5. I cannot even activate the land. Oh, I can if I play Sukenzan, right? So I can go 3, 5 damage, and that's it. I'm so dead, man. Alright, I cannot leave all them. I just cannot. So let's go for the different line of play that will nearly for sure be losing one. Unless we hit Jace. Can I hit Jace, please? Well, this is a Planeswalker. Do I want to draw the card? Yes, I can. I mean, if I hit Jace, I win, right? And they have one in the graveyard as well. Just don't counter it, please. But so far they didn't play a single counter spell. I've seen Jace. Just give me Jace. Oh, and I have to go for Etali. But that's okay. Oh no, this is the trigger. You know, the fun interaction, because Etali was one of the hits, the trigger went on the stack, and now I couldn't go directly for Jace, so if he had get lost or something, he could just kill it in response. If that wasn't Etali and we just didn't hit anything, he has no priority to answer to before Jace is in the board, and then the first thing you do is just activate Jace. Man, we actually won this. Yeah, definitely on the draw with bad mana base is a little bit scary, but I think we should be able to do it. And here it is, the new deck of the format, everyone's favorite. That's a mistake, it should be black mana probably. I don't think I will exile Beseech the Mirror, but it is possible. And here it comes, 2 mana, 3/3 haster. You would think that you need green to have oversized creatures. Nope, you just need to play red. If you want Cardo, you can also play red. If you want tempo, you can also play red. Alright, so what will happen here? Probably go for the throat. Still, no, we don't have the second red mana, so there is a chance March will be a thing. Oh, and he cycled actually. That's interesting. Not looking worse so far. They don't have a second red, which means they cannot play anything here. Shouldn't be any different. So let's go with this counter and take the damage for the turn. Here's the breach. I mean, let's go for the dinosaur, right? And I think we say go. We go with the march. Man, this is tempting because we theoretically we could exile those two. Alright, so we know that something needs to be exiled. It's too important, so Squeak has to die. Which means we go for 4. And now the question, do we go for Breach the Multiverse or Beseech the Mirror? There is a chance we big score into land, so we go like this. That should give us some time. Don't forget we will take this turn 2 damage, then next turn it's 4 damage, so we are already at 12, and then we can Brotherhoods, and maybe, this is an extremely good draw. You know, hitting lands, just being crazy like we are on the channel. So this will be painful. Here's Godric. Of course the transformation is here. That makes perfect sense. And let's go for this. This is cheaper. Alright then. Alright then. Not looking perfect, to be honest. So I can either Breach the Multiverse and hit Etali. The problem is they might double spell and this will get flying. Honestly, this is still scary. So I hit Etali, I hit something, they probably won't pump it to kill, but they can hit us for like 5-6 and then play with fire on the next turn. So I still think it's a play. Which is wild, man. Absolutely wild. And we will try to make those stops. This way we'll make sure that we don't show that we don't have instants, which is really important. So if they go with Mishra's Founder, they only have 1 mana. Here is Godric, which is actually really good. You know, maybe not really good, but something we can absolutely go around. I mean, that's a thing. Kinda the same problem as turn before. We could do the thing again, but he will just play Squee. So I think we just need to go with it. Do I need to pay? No. Okay. Payland is super scary in this situation. There was Etali. So we get Etali on our side, and what do we get? Oh, you want to discover? I will discover, my friend. Yeah, it is nice. I do nice decks. Alright, so we get... I mean, I will play stuff. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I'm getting a lot of free stuff, and I like free stuff. And here's go for the road. I feel like I was a better player this game. Breach the Multiverse, pretty decent card, especially if you can hit your opponent's discover cards. So right now he needs to kill us. And we will have Virtue of Persistence and Celestus, so we can maybe even, you know, live game 2 or 3. So he needs to burn us. He is thinking, he's not scooping, so there is a chance he has something. Well, he cannot attack, this is the losing play. So yeah, we actually won. We actually won. So I cannot double spell, I believe. Yeah, that would be super fun if we could. So we go like this. This means we live game, and as you can see, you don't care about Etali as mono red, but you care about the single point of live game. I think we showed mono red who's in charge here. Alright, so on the draw we've torched the tower, so that's a good one. Well, our removal is really nice. Let's see what we hit. Let's go with red first. So, do you exile? I think so, right? Yep, so Tenacious Underdog is a good one. We play Vents because we don't need probably something better. If they play Trespass, or it's always awkward, so we will see how we play. And they are ramping. Very scary. We also want to ramp, but they're on the play. And this is 3 mana, right? So, not much counterplay. Let's see. Zendikar? I mean, something bad will happen on the next turn, but you know what? It also means Breach the Multiverse will probably hit 2 7-drops. I expect Rex and Titans. Blue. There is a blue mana. It might be Hullbreaker, but we'll see. Alright, so we go like this. We will go with the big score because it's more surprising. I mean, they have blue mana, so we actually should do it now, I think. And let's go with Torch the Tower, because if they play this kind of stuff, they probably don't play 1-drops and, you know, this kind of creatures. And some glorious draws on our part. We can always play Etali later. I mean, I would love to discard some cards, man. Like, I honestly would. So let's go with the mountain. I wonder, do they have a counter spell? No. Alright, that should be the game. Oh, right. No. We are not using those treasures, man. And we are rolling the dice. We need to keep playing clans so we can naturally cast Etali at some point. Let's go. I wonder what we will hit. It will be very fun. Hi. Alright, I think we did good. I think we did good. So first let's see the Etali hit. Alright, I need to name it anyway. I need to name it anyway. Is that treasure meaningful? I don't think so. I think we just go for the maximum. Oh boy, that, oh my god, that's so good. Alright, I could cast, you may cast any numbers. I mean, this seems pretty decent. Especially that, well, I will alright, I can cast both. Do I have a target on stack? Alright, I don't know if that's what happens, but I will still try. We can double this, but I think we just go with Etali. We will see. And we discard probably this. We don't need it at this point. We have Etali. This is our ramp spell. Didn't really do much, right? I think so. So we could copy this and get at least extra shield counter. Let's go for the Titan. Everything is summoned on this turn, so let's just kill. If we don't do this, we can go Etali next turn as well. Alright, that's tempting. We give them extra value. Let's see. Not sure what exactly would be better. Probably just cast it as enchantment, right? Then we get better Etali next turn. Let's... That's some matchmaker stuff. So we both are casting Breach the Multiverse, and whoever gets better hits will probably win this. We have double go for the throw though, so it's really, really good. Oh, that's Toxrill. So we make stop because it's at the beginning of each end step. And they want us to sacrifice, sure. Obviously it will be the Rhino. And we'll have to get one Trampler into Liliana. No attacks, and we stop before the end step, so we kill Toxrill. This way he doesn't really know what he's getting. Without the stop, I believe you will get this on the stack, which means you lose 2 power in total. And we definitely burn treasure for this. We can even kill his treasures with Brotherhood's End. And that was it. So I think in the facing of giants, when both creatures play as many 7-drops and ramp as they can, we were victorious. Alright guys, after the games, and I think we proved the power of the build, and I have to say, man, Etali is insane card, and it's even more insane when you add Cavern of Souls, and this is why Breach the Multiverse sometimes can be worse. Even though it hits from both libraries, this can be countered. This cannot. And man, this has been already insanely dominating card, and man, now it's just very, very cool, you know. And with all the sweepers we have, the rest of the deck is basically anti-aggro, but with Big Score and the Korvold you always have something to cycle, you know, to accelerate, so you can really catch your opponent off guard even if he plays a value deck. And don't forget, Virtue of Persistence is a hidden win con, because you can just play it, hardcast it, and then try to play Etali every single turn, and even if they can kill all the Etalis, the value will get them. And don't forget, you also drain their deck for the win cons, which means that at some point you usually break them. Burn Down the House, my favorite sweeper, except probably the Sunfall. The fact you can be aggressive with this, especially if you play against deck that doesn't run sweepers like Sunfall, you can just spam those, and with 6 Devils on board, believe me, they will react. They don't have a choice, and then you can make all the shenanigans and, you know, more pressure. Yeah, Brotherhood's End is also nice addition. We generally have some artifacts, so we don't want to go for, you know, destroy our artifacts. Of course, this is an anti-aggro card. Combined with Burn Down the House, you generally have very good early game. Even if you are on the draw, like this comes so quickly, you probably won't die. Even if you are on the draw and they have Talia, man, you actually can still play this. How cool is that? Especially with Torch the Towers and go for the roads. You also have some early game ramp with Irencrag and Celestus, but to be fair, usually you just get one of those and go directly to 7. But if you don't, it still helps. You have seen that Mono Red just likes to scoop against Celestus because of the life gain. And I also added the March because I wanted some life gain on top of the Virtue. So we have quite a lot against aggressive decks, because even if we can stabilize, there's always this flying freaking Godric or something like this that can try to go for lethal before you start reversing the game. So I really enjoyed the deck. Oh, the win rate. Yeah, we didn't play too many games, but we literally won all of them. And you have seen that, except the mill game, which was really close, and honestly, I was sure I will lose it, the rest of the games felt really dominating, and we were always on the draw, so it means if you are on the play, it's way better. You are a ramp deck, you want as much mana as possible, because after your 7-drop, the game kinda ends. So getting it basically one turn earlier is insane advantage compared to being on the draw, especially with ramp decks. Imagine, like, you need first ramp to just mitigate being on the draw, and then you are even with your opponent. That's how big difference it is. Oh, and we didn't really talk about or use Beseech the Mirror. Honestly, I think with all the treasures, enchantments, and leftovers that we have, it is a good deal. You can always go for the big score or a sweeper, and maybe you want the Cavern of Souls, for example. Then you can cast Etali on the next turn. So pretty useful card as a one-off. I think it fixes a lot of situations, and it kinda fits the rest of the deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very fun to play with this deck. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here and supporting the channel. This means a lot, so really thank you from the bottom of my dark control heart. And I mean, yeah, see you tomorrow.